Hello YouTube, it's me, it's Michael B. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and at some point, the levee had to break on some home arcade news, and we got a ton to share with you today, as we have now more proof that Arcade1Up Golden Tee Deluxe may in fact be happening. On top of that, AtGames has just hit us with a ton of news. We've got updates on Snoopy showing up at people's houses. What does it look like? Dinosaur Dynasty has showed up at people's houses. On top of that, people have received their payment emails for Attack from Mars. We should be seeing one of those in the relatively near future. A release calendar has been put out for the month of April, and we just got an update on the Killer Instinct AtGames Legends Ultimate 4K. And last but not least, our buddy Glenn Planamento, GRS Thunderstick Studios, doing some awesome stuff. We're going to tell you about a promotion they have on right now on the GRS Ultimate Joystick. That's the Ikari Warriors joystick they have out. On top of that, Glenn's doing a really cool project where he's making a 1/6 scale playable digital pinball. So we'll tell you more about that. And that's going to happen right after this. So that's right, guys, we got a ton of news to share with you today. A lot of AtGames news, some really cool news coming out of GRS Thunderstick Studios, and a little bit more news on the upcoming Arcade1Up Golden Tee Deluxe cab. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much, everybody, for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate the support. If this is your first time to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube jazz. So first up, guys, hot off the presses, actually while I was making the thumbnail for this video, I had a ton of AtGames news to share with you, and of course they added to that. They gave an update on the Legends Ultimate 4KP. People have been asking what happened to it, would it still be coming out? Looks like we now have a delivery date, Q4 2024. Here's what AtGames had to say. Hello Legends family, your excitement for the AtGames Legends Ultimate 4KP has been incredible, and we share your enthusiasm. Originally, we were planning to launch pre-orders early this year. That's true. They were hoping to get it out the door for National Owners Day. I guess it didn't come to fruition. So they're aiming to get those devices out to you by the end of the year. Our new improved plan is still to aim to deliver machines by the end of 2024, but to skip the pre-order phase and offer it on our e-store when it is in stock. It will be a straight-up first-come, first-served deal and immediate turnaround. No more stress around the long wait to receive your machine. This is actually a post from yesterday that we'll cover in just a little bit. Some people were questioning, was this a April Fool's joke? It appears not to be an April Fool's joke. AtGames are changing the way that their order system works, moving away from pre-orders. So this change is all about making things smoother for you. We hope you enjoyed the new experience. Big thanks for your enthusiasm and patience. We're grateful to have such a passionate community by our side. So we now know if you're waiting on an AtGames Legends Ultimate 4K, you're going to be looking at picking one up in Q4 2024, so right around the Christmas holidays. No pre-order, you're going to buy it, and it's going to be shipped out to you directly from the e-store. They're saying, I think it's like a 3 to 7 day turnaround, so big news this evening. So the next thing I wanted to talk about on the AtGames side, and this one was going to be in the original thumbnail, was the April 2024 release roadmap. I thought this was a really cool thing AtGames posted up on their social media earlier today. Pretty straightforward, giving people an idea of what to expect in the month of April. More are going to be coming, so we can get a look at everything AtGames plans on doing in April. So we've got, on the 10th, a new boot-up screen available for FX Legends 4K Peanut Collector's Edition CEP. So you can see that right there. That's for the people who have the Peanuts screen. And then the Attack from Mars is going to have a new boot-up as well. And then on the 12th, we're getting a surprise tournament announcement. So interesting to see what this is about. This is something that's new to me. I didn't have any information on it. And there should be an update on the Legends HD Renovation Game Pack. So I know people have been waiting for those for a very long time. Coming up on the 16th, we've got the Legends 4K Pinball Net soft launch. And then on the 17th, new Zen Studios Star Trek Pinball Legends mini pack launch. So this is that brand new Kelvin Trilogy, Discovery, and and I forget what the other one is. Deep Space Nine, I think it is. Those pinball packs will be available for your AtGames Legends Ultimate on the 17th. On the 18th, Legends 4K pinball models are in stock for immediate delivery. And then on the 19th, another new surprise tournament begins. So very interesting to see what they're doing with these surprise tournaments. I have no idea what it is. The next update coming on the 25th is the Legends HD Renovation Game Packs launch. So finally, they're going to be launched on the 12th. We get an update, and the launch is actually going to happen on the 25th. And then we get a retailer update on the 26th, and it looks like there's going to be a sale, or I don't know. Yeah, the April sale from the 26th until the 29th. So for those of you that have been holding out on maybe some of your pinball packs or holding out and getting an AtGames Legends 4KP, now may be the time to do it. And then that's followed up on the 30th with Williams Star Trek The Next Generation, delivered to FX Legends 4K CEP pre-order customers. So that's the people that have the Star Trek AtGames table. I don't know when that will be available for purchase, but yeah, so this is everything on the release roadmap. We know what AtGames is doing in April. I like that they're delivering this. So another thing is the Snoopy tables have been getting out to people's homes. They actually look really great. Really happy with the build of the Snoopy table. Again, not a real pinball machine, but good wholesome family fun. It's a great looking machine. The Attack from Mars emails have gone out as well, so really excited to see what one of those looks like in the very near future. But here is something I was pretty excited to see. We've actually got a Dinosaur Dynasty. This is one of those ones that we were questioning how many they would actually sell, being more of a subtle or subtle IP coming from AtGames. One of their original creations, Wits End Studios, based off the Natural History Museum magazine IP. So they did the Dinosaur Dynasty table. I think the topper looks pretty cool. There's the machine. There you can see the grills right here with the raptor claws going through them. So this is apparently number 9. So we know at least 9 of these were sold. And this was born on February 26, 2024. And there you can see it delivered. So for those of you that were waiting on the Dinosaur Dynasty Natural History tables, those are out now. This is what one actually looks like. We've seen Snoopy. Snoopy looks beautiful, and I can't wait to see what Attack from Mars looks like. You guys know that holds a very special place in my heart, so very excited for that. So guys, last month we leaked, thanks to Wayfair, that Arcade1Up was actually going to be coming out with a version of their popular Golden Tee 3D Golf cabinet in the deluxe form factor. This is one that a lot of people were excited for. They didn't get the XL, or maybe they missed out on the original Wave 2 Golden Tee. Now's their opportunity to add a 3/4 scale Golden Tee to their home with a lot of updated features and an updated games list. So guys, still to this day, nothing's been taken down off the site. It's one of those in-between things, because usually when someone posts something from Arcade1Up that's a leak, it usually gets taken down pretty quick hereafter or thereafter. This is still up on the site. It's not going anywhere. There's been, looks like, no moves to see it taken down. In fact, they even changed the price on it and listed it as $5.99 on sale, in line with the more expensive of the deluxe cabinets that come out. So for all intents and purposes, it looks like this is going to be a real deluxe offering we should hear about from Arcade1Up in the relatively near future. But it looks like we actually have a little bit more news to share on this, or a little bit more rumor stuff, that information to make this seem more tangible, more realistic. I mean, nothing's real until it's real, but we do have a little bit more information. So thanks to our friend Wild Bill, Bill's Retro Gaming Show, William Burnt, he posted in the official Arcade1Up fan page yesterday. Looks like Golden Tee Deluxe is one step closer to getting officially announced. There is a new listing on the FCC's website for it that just dropped this past weekend. And no, this is not an April Fool's joke. This is really from the FCC website. And then he posts this list here. Golden Tee Deluxe, equipment class, digital transmission system. So that's up there from Tastemakers Trading Limited. Now, this post has since been taken down, so I don't know if something came up, someone asked him to remove it, or if this was in fact an April Fool's joke. I'm going to take him when him saying, no, this is not an April Fool's joke, for it to be what it is. It looks like an FCC website posting or listing is up there for Golden Tee Deluxe, further fueling our belief that this is in fact a real cabinet. I guess time will tell, and once again, guys, nothing's official until it's official. And last but not least, I'm going to bring up my good friend Glenn Planamento, GRS Thunderstick Studios, because he's doing a couple really cool things now that I wanted to share with you. I'll have links down in the description below for you to follow. First off is, I don't know if you guys saw this video from Glenn this past week. He is really trying hard to get to 10,000 views on this. What Glenn is actually doing is fascinating. So we all remember there a couple months ago, New Wave Toys announced finally they were going to be making a 1/6 scale replica pinball machine. And all of us had expectations that were through the roof that this was going to be a working 1/6 scale replica pinball machine, whether it would be mechanical, and that is a wild and crazy concept because there's no way this thing would play well or work right at a price point we could really understand. But I mean, they put this out. There were other people that hoped that it was going to be digital in some way. They wanted to play pinball in the 1/6 scale. What we are getting is a non-working but really super cool 1/6 scale pinball. It does have some real functions like the disc in the back rotates there. You can actually plunge the ball up there, and it's got a really cool attract mode. This is more for display for your 1/6 scale arcade setup. I think it's super cool. My initial disappointment about it being non-working completely gone. I'm very excited to see this product come out and get to check it out in person. So, you know, there was that, but there was a loud noise from the community saying, hey, we really wanted this to be working. Is it possible to do a physical one, or is it possible to maybe do a virtual version? Well, of course, when the community wants something, there is one crazy man who's crazy enough to try to make it work and make it really inexpensive, and that's our buddy Glenn Planamento. GRS Thunderstick Studios are in fact working on a 1/6 scale playable virtual pinball machine. Here is the demo that Glenn is showing off in the video. I'll leave a link in the description down below. What Glenn is doing right now is he is trying to get people to jump in on this and share this video so it gets up to 10,000 views. And if the video gets to 10,000 views, that will give him the confidence he needs to put this product into production or get things going on it. So if you guys did in fact want a 1/6 scale digital pinball machine, go check out Glenn's video, see what he's doing there, give it a like, give it a share. Let's try to get that video to 10,000 views, and let's see if we can get this crazy bastard's 1/6 scale pinball machine up and running. Now, for those of you who want something you can purchase now, and you like games that use a very unique rotary joystick, you can check out the GRS Ultimate Control Panel featuring Glenn's very unique customizable rotary control panel. 6 buttons. This product has been talked about for a while. Out there for people who want to experience these rotary games like Akari Warriors in the way they're meant to be played with the proper joystick. Glenn has built the GRS Ultimate Joystick. Now, this joystick was originally listed at $79.99 plus shipping. Glenn is doing a super special sale right now for all his fans. It's coming to an end relatively soon, and once it's gone, it's going to be gone. I don't know if you'll be able to get the product, but you certainly won't be able to get this price. It's currently 30% off, $55.99 US plus shipping. Go check out the GRS Super Joystick Akari Warriors Limited Edition. Get it for 30% off. It's your chance to play these games with the appropriate rotary joystick so you can play games like Akari Warriors, Heavy Barrel, the way they're meant to be played, and you can't get this anywhere else. Glenn is the person making sure that you can experience this. So once again, this is on 30% sale. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Go support our buddy Glenn and go play some rotary games. Go play some Heavy Barrel and tell me how it feels with the appropriate joystick. So anyways, guys, that's just my quick news update video for tonight. There's a lot of stuff going on, surprisingly. April seems to be the big month. We're still waiting on other news. What is the partnership between GRS and New Wave Toys? When are we finally going to get news on that? There's rumors that John D's working on something. We're waiting to hear from that. Lots of stuff going on, but the news we can tell you about is it looks like Golden Tee Deluxe from Arcade1Up might be true. Thanks to this FCC listing, I might be being trolled. You guys can tell me in the comments. On top of that, AtGames finally give us a order date for the AtGames Legends Ultimate 4K, so you can find out when you can pick up your Killer Instinct skinned themed AtGames Legends Ultimate 4K. On top of that, they're sending out new releases for what's going on in the world of AtGames Pinball in the 4K space. Tournaments coming up, all kinds of new releases, and of course people are getting these new machines in their home. Snoopy looks like a winner. Dinosaur Dynasty, despite not being an IP that I think many people were as excited about, that looks like it's a great looking pinball machine as well, and I can't wait to see what the AtGames Attack from Mars cabinet is going to look like. The FX Collector's Edition, that's the one I'm super excited about. Can't wait to see people get them in their homes and what they're going to be playing like. On top of that, there's all kinds of stuff going on with GRS, his mini pin. Let's get that video to 10K. Make sure that happens because that looks like a really cool device. Let me know what you think about that. And of course, the GRS Super Joystick Akari Warriors. Get it while the going's good. The sale's going to be ending soon, 30%. Do it now. Anyways, guys, once again, thank you so much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you next time.